Hi, welcome back to my story and my journey. Today, I want to discuss the emotional part. Okay, today I have my support group right here. They've been battling it through with me. See the monkey, and then I got Zerg and stuff. But the emotional part. So the emotional part is big. When I found out about this aorta aneurysm, I was like just devastated. I was devastated. So, like I said, we have this thing for our departments. They check you out with some ultrasound stuff. Wasn't discovered because this is like deeper in, your heart. I found out on a whim. I started immediately kind of like erasing all the things from my head. What could happen, what's going to happen, and then obviously all the negatives, but all the positives. Like hopefully I get past it. I'm lucky I found it. The emotional piece. It's important to have a strong group around you. So having your friends and your supportive people, like as a joke, these guys here. That being said, I do have children, and you might too. I have a wife. You might have a wife or a husband. You might have other loved ones around you, friends, your parents, your siblings. So the emotional piece, I'm still crying every night, thinking like, what if and what can I do in between this surgery to keep my heart like at a good steady state? Because one of the things to worry about is the elevation of blood pressure. As it goes up, the chances of your aorta kind of it grows. Every day, like the doctors, I talk to them daily via email, via like some through text, and a lot of it is I can't do my typical normal things before the surgery, so I have to like be very kind of like sedentary, which that's not my lifestyle. Like you guys might have. I have kids. I have, family. I'm always on the move, but it's good because it's a distraction. And that emotional side of it is you need to find your outlet, right? And you want your outlet to be a positive outlet. You want to do something meditation, like yoga, listening to soothing music. So at night, I cannot sleep. I've asked the doctor, should I take like anxiety, medication? Should I worry about that? And the doctor's like, no, don't do that. You don't want to get like, some addiction. So just take like melatonin or whatnot, right? Even melatonin doesn't really work for me. So it's not my solution at all. And I'm no medical professional other than being a firefighter. So I'm not giving you guys medical advice. But what I'm getting at is, find your happy place that you're not going to constantly hone in and worry about this tragedy, but that's going to be fixed, and now you're going to be better, right? I've asked one cardiologist, and my dad was with me, like, hey, is he going to be like better than ever afterwards? And the doctor's like, well, no, he's going to be fixed, but he's going to have aches and pains, and he's going to have you're going to worry about every little thing, chest pains and whatnot. So now that you've been like taken apart like Humpty Dumpty and put back together again, you're going to have like these crazy times. What I've heard is of like chest pains and stuff. But the good thing is the worry of the aneurysm should be alleviated, should be gone. So the emotional side, I was crying, I was worried. I tried to keep it cool around my children, but I would tear up. My youngest, who's 3, doesn't really have any idea. He's just like, Dad, why are you crying? And my oldest, found out, and he's devastated, but he's supportive, and he's a smart kid. He's 11. I have a baby on the way, and that's one of the reasons, like all these reasons why, we need to fight to be our best advocate, to stay alive and be there for the family, and to have that family support. Right? So, support yourself, believe in yourself, and trust in yourself, right? That this could be done. You could overcome this. The thing is, you have to put your like life in somebody else's hands, and that's a very scary thing for most people, right? I hardly trust anybody outside of what I could do for myself to be the best advocate for myself. But right now, I have to kind of let that go and have surgeons, thoracic surgeons, and cardiologists really do their best job they have been trained to do to work on me. And eventually, if you're watching, maybe to work on you. But again, so the emotional support today, I have a meeting every week. I meet with a therapist you could do it in person, but I do it via over the phone. And it helps a little bit. These videos for that emotional part helps, but I still have trouble at night sleeping. I went to the ER the other day. It's crazy. I went to the ER because I felt like this whole thing was happening. So it felt like I was actually having my aneurysm. The sensations, things that could kind of link to that, but not necessarily because it's very much asymptomatic, is you could have like numbness of the arms. You could have severe chest pain and upper back pain, radiating pain, pains in your temples. Actually, that day I was like sitting down with my family, and I was actually having those pains, but trying to keep it like calm and like maybe I'm just overthinking. So told my family, and my family was like, yeah, you need to go to the ER. So went to the ER. They did another angiogram, checked me out. The size hasn't changed. It still stayed the same. But this right here, me telling you this, going to the ER, worrying about the stuff, this is probably the anxiety part, is in between the pre and post, right? You're going to have these feelings of worry and scare and, you know, the anxiety like I have. And I'm having it right now. My chest hurts right now, but it might be anxiety. So anyway, this is the pre of the surgery, and this is where I'm at right now. I'm gonna do a couple more tests. I have another heart like CAT scan, specifically of the heart and the vessels. But I'm gonna keep on following up with you guys. You guys write down below in the comments. Thank you for following, and you know, if you have any other ideas, questions, or things you want to ask me, feel free. This is gonna be a year-long video. And thanks a lot. Have a great day. Follow me down below and next week.